Now, here's Sharp. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Harrison. Bridges with the board. The Warriors leading. It's Edwards on the wing. Bridges a screen on Sharp. Here's Edwards. Bridges outside. Back to Edwards. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Sharp. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Hayes. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Basket good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Bridges passes to Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Pass to Hayes. And Sharp has it in the corner. Here's Eason. That three off the mark. Warriors leading by 3. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And it's Harrison with the ball for the Trailblazers. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Bridges kicks to Edwards. Back to Bridges. Warriors getting another chance here. And the basket by Edwards.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Pass to Eason. Here's Harrison. A 3. Drills it from outside. Harrison's got 5 now.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Bridges dishes to Edwards. The high post shot, and it's Golden State with another.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Washington's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Wiggins. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Griffin's checked in for Klingon. Trey Murphy comes in for Tari Eason. OG Anunoby's checked in for Hayes. And it's Simons in for Harrison. Anunoby passes to Simons. We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. To the middle. The Warriors pull it in. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Edwards kicks to Bridges. There's the drive, and Griffin sends it back. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on time. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had...
So Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Bridges out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Washington in at the power forward. That's the Warriors 5. Outside, Simon. Poole on the wing. Golden State moving it around. Here's Washington. The rebound by Simon.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Harrison. Over Washington. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Harrison. Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Bucks was a man possessed. Dropped in 36 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 6.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Outside, Simon. Here's Hayes. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And the shot will not go from Anunoby.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Warriors with some changes. Kate is checked in, and Anthony Edwards subbed in for Washington. Portland also making some changes. Tari Eason's checked in for Hayes, and Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Anfernee Simons. Anunoby passes to Harrison. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 10.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
For 3, Bridges buries the long-range jumper. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Eason. And another 3 for Portland.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Bridges with it. Last game out, 36 points for him. Edwards at the rim.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Harrison passes to Sharpe. Here's Harrison, defended by Bridges, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah,
payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is The paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
Bridges shot. Good.
And that makes it 2 3/4 in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
1:14 left here in the second. Tries the spin move. Here's Harrison. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Pass to Klingon. And Sharp has it in the corner. Klingon the screen for Sharp. Harrison in the corner. Shoots the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Wiggins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And now an 11-point Warrior lead. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Klingon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Portland, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. No good on the free throw. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And he's good on the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Now Bridges. He's got 17. Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Simon. With 1 on the clock. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so it... It's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot from live. They're thinking about the shot.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time it's about instant gratification. And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Trailblazers.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're planning a comeback, better rebounding is where they need to start.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Really an incredible game from AI.
Something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Warriors leading by 8. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Harrison. Tari Easton is out there with Klingon. Then there's Hayes, and it's Sharp in at the shooting guard position. Eason finds Sharp. Pass to Hayes. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Klingon. And Bridges with the block. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Here's Klingon. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Harrison. And the rejection by Towns.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous length.
Edwards cashing in from outside.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Trailblazers trail by 13. And here's Sharp. No scoring in this one. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
Fires for three, and it's Sharp missing.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Here's Towns. Got it. Good job in the low post. Towns has got 6.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
And Sharp has it in the corner. Pass to Hayes. Lets the three fly. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 10.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Bridges outside. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Back to Bridges. It's Edwards on the wing. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Up top, Eason. Guarded by Porzingis. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Klingon. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. Klingon's got his second basket of the game.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Higgins outside. Pass to Bridges. To the inside. Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Shaedon Sharp picks one up.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Portland. He hits the second from the line. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines,
and it's a great finish!
Oh my.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. For three, Bridges. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Anunoby against Wiggins. Now, here's Sharp. 5 on the clock. Over Porzingis. And it's Sharp missing. Outside, Edwards. Bridges outside. Back to Edwards. He's off on that one. Good D by Anunoby. Trailblazers trail by 9. And Hayes kicks to Anunoby. Here's Harrison. He's got 12. From the arc. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Wiggins has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Anunoby. Now, here's Sharp. Takes a 3. Bridges with the board.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Edwards' shot is good.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Changes. Washington comes in for Porzingis. And Poole subbed in for Wiggins. Portland also making some changes. Stockton's checked in for Klingon. Trey Murphy comes in for Hayes. And it's Simons in for Harrison.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Left side, Edwards. Rebound by Stockton. Trailblazers trail by 12. Anunoby passes to Sharp. Outside, Simons. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bridges kicks to Towns. Bridges a screen on Stockton. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Towns has got 8 points.
He's so solid from really any range, but Towns' jump shot puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Sharp finds Simons. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Edwards. Edwards slashing inside. The layup off target. Poole against Sharp to the paint. Here's Stockton. No good on that one. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top, leading by 14. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Jordan Poole. Andrew Wiggins is out there with T.J. Washington. Then it's Bridges. And it's Azubuike in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the Warriors' 5.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Back to Bridges. Simons against Poole. Pass to Bridges. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anunoby outside. Sinks the triple.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Warriors leading by 11. Bridges for 3. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Anunoby, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And the free throw, no good. Scan of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
And it's Simon's missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Poole, the pass to Bridges. Back to Poole. Washington sets the pick for Poole. Wiggins outside. Bridges outside. No good with the triple.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. For 3, Bridges. The Trailblazers pull it in. Harrison scanning the floor. Shoots over Bridges. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Harrison. Bridges outside. Over in the corner, Washington. Harrison with the rebound.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Simon's on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Screen by Wiggins. Bridges passes to Wiggins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So for the Trailblazers, Klingon, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. Tari Eason comes in for OG Anunoby. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Anfernee Simons. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. They said to the team, I know you guys are tired, but let's end this game strong. Let's get the win. Big last stretch here, guys.
Thank you, David. Klingon with it. Here's Sharpe. Portland again missing.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
For 3, Bridges buries it from three-point range. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Back to Harrison. And the rejection by Towns.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Bridges outside. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 16. Back to Eason. Sharp against Edwards. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Drills the three-pointer.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Nailed from three-point land.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
Harrison passes to Sharp. Here's Harrison, defended by Bridges. Harrison kicks to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. There's the screen. This one for 3. Kept alive. Fires the 3. Pass to Harrison. Now Hayes. Down low. Here's Sharp. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for AI.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
To the wing right side. Back to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Trains it from beyond the arc. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Golden State. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Anunoby. 3-pointer. Bridges misses. We see the Warriors taking the game here. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standings.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Over, this is Kevin Harper. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. See you next time. Great win tonight, MP.
ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Get ready to light it up.
Remember, fans,
And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Hi, everyone, and welcome. We've got a special one for you, as tonight's action is part of the NBA Cup. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course the Clippers, they're a ways down in the standings.
When I look at the Clippers, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, I'm not sure this can be written off just as a slow start. I think this might be the team that they are.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Then there's George, and it's Lewis in at the 2. And for the Warriors, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Bridges in at the point guard position. I gotta say, the NBA Cup and its additional layer of excitement here early in the NBA season has really ramped up the stakes. I mean, this season, we even have MP laying down the decree. He's going to take his team all the way to the NBA Cup Finals and secure the title.
Each and every Cup game this season is going to be even more exciting, I think, than last year. Just look at the TV ratings on Cup games, and that tells the story. Fans love the added intrigue, and heck, throw in MP's stellar talent and his self-proclaimed quest for the Cup, and everyone is tuning in.
Now here's Bridges. Edwards a screen on George. Bridges passes to Edwards. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Sensible, no good. Now the Warriors with it, and it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Here's Sensible. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. George for 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
For 3, Bridges. Another 3 for Golden State.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Zubac. Leonard for 3. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking. Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Wiggins. In his last outing, he had 11 points. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis. Good. Porzingis has got 5 now.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I talked with him about how he'll approach dealing with Kawhi Leonard on the floor, and Coach told me there's no one way to go about slowing Kawhi. He does too many things. He continued, we'll vary our looks on him and try not to let him get in any offensive rhythm. Good idea, as we all know how deadly Kawhi is once he gets going. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's a peek at the current NBA Cup standings for you, here in the middle of the group round.
And at this point, it's still very much a mystery who's going to make it all the way to that NBA Cup championship game. A lot of basketball left to play.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Sensible. Here's George. Over Bridges. George's shot is off.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Wiggins passes to Towns. Three-pointer, Bridges, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Clippers trail by 8. Leonard outside. Pass to Lewis from behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Towns passes to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Sensabaugh. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's George. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has got 5 points.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards against Bey. Pass to George. Leonard looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Back to George. Three-pointer. Towns with a rebound. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 3-point lead. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow. Edwards with the hops, the long arms. Easy guy to hit in the alley-oop game.
Now George. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Golden State. That doesn't go either for George.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Edwards a screen on George. And he lobs it up. And Edwards slams it in.
And just a great pick and hoop from Edwards. I mean, moving his feet, textbook.
Clippers trail by 4. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Now here's George. Give him 8. Pass to Bey. Back to George. Just 4 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, AI in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered in a major way. He picked up 38 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's George. Washington grabs the miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Standing at 7'3", we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Wiggins. To the middle. And Washington powers it through.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Peyton Watson is out there with Williams. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Cartwright in at the 2. Here's Kolek, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got one or two, your interior play better be strong.
And the Clippers making a change here. Taylor's checked in, and he nails the third.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
Expect to see them being much more careful tonight because of that. Maybe being a little less aggressive.
The Warriors lead by 7. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Nails it from 3. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
George outside. Fades and shoots. And it falls all over the rim and in.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Poole, the pass to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Kolek. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Bridges outside. On target from range. Bridges has got 6 here in the quarter.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Here's George. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Pass to Wiggins. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Screen by Watson. Here's George. And the jumper is on the mark. George has got 11 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Keita. Pass to Bridges. From the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Lewis. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Watson, another shot. Excellent D there from Wiggins. The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Edwards. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He's got 10.
Yeah, Edwards rarely passes on a chance to get his team points. He loves making an offensive impact.
Inside, here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Bridges outside. 1:10 left in the second quarter. To the inside. Edwards, so good inside.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Pass to Lewis. The rebound by Bridges. Golden State has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. There's the 3. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Leonard outside. The baseline K is on the way. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Bridges. Last game out, he had 38 points. And stolen by Leonard. Uncovered. They get it back. Watson. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be back in a moment.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really, that wax he put on his head, oh my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra, Biggin?
You don't need it, Ernie. You always shine.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Golden State Warriors.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Yeah, they came in with the right approach, and the execution, spectacular. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Clippers trail by 7. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Bridges in at the point. That's the Warriors 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Here's Bridges. following the score by Los Angeles. The layup misses. Leonard against Edwards. Leonard passes to Lewis. Oh, and Towns with the block.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
Got it. Bridges has got 20.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Sensabaugh. Back to George for three. The Clippers rebound. Lets it go from deep. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
The Warriors lead by 10. Bridges outside. Here's Wiggins. And he drives in. And rejected. And they get it back. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out, Towns. The three is up. The Clippers grab the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The three, George. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Bridges down low. Give him 20. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Chance here to check out some stats for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Warriors on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. For three, George. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And here are the Warriors now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Clippers trail by 12. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Zubac with a screen on Bridges. George for three. Knocks it down from distance. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Screen by Bridges. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Oh, there's another three. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
Pass to Sensabaugh. George a screen on Wiggins. Here's Sensabaugh. And Clippers hit again from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Bridges misses. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Wiggins. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Pass to Zubac. Here's Sensabaugh. He has 7. Shoots over Wiggins. Sensabaugh, no good. It's Wiggins on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Here's Lewis. The 3 ball. They grab their own miss. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Now here's Bridges. He's got 22. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Clippers trail by 9. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. And we take a look now at the season's most efficient scorers from around the league. 4th, Ivica Zubac.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
On defense, the Warriors. 9-point game. Some room here for George. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Bridges passes to Poole. Bridges outside. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Edwards.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Bridges against George. Down low. And it's slammed in by Zubac. And he's now got the double-double.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
George scanning the floor. Zubac, screen. George passes to Zubac. Here's Kolek. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. Kolek's got 7 points in the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Edwards. Fires the three. And the Warriors with another three.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's George. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Lob City! Ant-Man delivers.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. George, a deep three. No good on the buzzer beater. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Warriors. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Hey, we okay. Just one basket at a time, all right? Keep playing. Keep getting shots. That's all right. If block a couple times with the basket, just keep going, all right? We all right.
Imploring his guys to stay positive, not to get down on themselves. Coach Ty Lue.
Wanting his guys to slow down a bit there. Good message from Coach Lue.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for the Clippers, we've got Keontae George. Hayden Watson is out there with Williams. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Kolek in at the shooting guard position. Pass to George. Releases from 15, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Bridges passes to Poole. The three. The rebound by Kolek. Clippers trail by 13. Pass to George. Here's Kolek, takes a three. He's off on that one. Washington outside. Back to Bridges. Again the miss by Bridges. The Clippers shooting the ball at 48% so far. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Sunday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Monday, they kick off a road trip to Charlotte, where they'll take on the Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Thunder, that's where you have to bring your A-plus effort, especially when you know you're going to be facing a more talented team.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Houston's checked in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. For three, Bridges drills it from deep. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Williams a screen on Bridges. George's shot is off.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Back to Bridges. The kick out to Poole. Back to Bridges. Clock at 6. Pass to Washington. Here's Houston. And it's all from three-point range.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the inside. Watson. And he dunks it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Takes the three. Watson with the rebound.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Pass to Kolek. Back to Bay. Sinks that one from the post.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Wiggins with a screen on George. Bridges passes to Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins punishing him inside.
You love it when Wiggins is aggressive in the lane. That's when he's at his best.
George with it. Bay outside. 4-3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 6th assist of the night. The Warriors lead by 11. Bridges outside. Pass to Houston. Out to Bridges. Stolen. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Watson. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Here for the Warriors. Porzingis has checked in for Washington. Towns comes in for Houston. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Poole. And here's Bridges. Doing his part offensively.
Nearing 30 points in this one. He's been so tough to contain.
Towns against Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges passes to Edwards. Shoots over George. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. George, no good. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Golden State. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Fires the three. Lewis with the rebound. Clippers trail by 11. Pass to George. The three is up. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Wiggins with it. Now Bridges. Inside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. George with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. George drives in, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Now here's Bridges. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter here. Edwards a screen on George. Throws it up high, and Edwards slams it in.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Warriors.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And what a huge performance it was for AI.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Pass to Sensible. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
How many points did Ant have? Let's freaking go.
Right, MP. We can't stop him.
Let's freaking go. How many points did he have? 37, dude. What did we combine for? About the calculator. How many? Where's that? We combined for 65 points. Holy crap. 18 assists. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's freaking go. I'm not able to hit a shot right now, though. Holy crap. Hey, let's go, dude. We're cooking right now. I was worried about this team coming into the season. I mean, like, yeah, we picked up PJ Washington, and this Knox guy turned out to be good. Jordan Poole's been, I think, a good addition, but, like, these guys, like, kind of suck. Like, when you look at our roster, I don't even look at the roster. Goatman, it's not good. Their features? No. Stats? Yeah, roster. Okay, 92. See, these guys are all in the 70s. Like, we have a good, like, starting lineup, but no depth. Nothing. Like, Knox and Poole are, like, is our depth. PJ Washington's solid, but still, 77? Derek Jones Jr., yeah, okay. 75, though. It's not like these guys are... Oh, we have Matisse Thybulle. Okay. I mean, yeah, but he's hurt. He's only 6 overall. Like, what are we doing with that? So... Look at that, though. Dang. 18 assists, 28 points. Let's go, dude. We're actually balling with this team. Like, I'm almost like considering bumping up the difficulty. But then there's some games, like we lost the other game. There's like some games that are easy, and then other games that are like hard. So I don't know what to do. I don't remember what setting. See, we're on All-Star. Good channeling, serious 2K player with years of experience and a deep understanding of the game. See, like, I want to do that, but it's like, I don't know how I mean, we're winning these games by 10 plus every time. And I want them to be closer. So, I just don't know. I don't know.
Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul. MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch out.
Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Golden State. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Grizzlies, 5 games behind.
And for the Grizzlies, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. They've got Saar. He's out there with Jaren Jackson. Desmond Bain out there with Keldon Johnson, and it's Moore in at the 1. And for the Warriors, Anthony Edwards out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And there's Porzingis, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And it's the Warriors to start out. Take a look at the Warriors. A 2-0 start in their NBA Cup. What an incredible opportunity they have here tonight.
Well, they can put their seatbelts on. They're in the driver's seat, a perfect record, some home cooking. So tonight's about taking advantage of the situation, take a big step towards that knockout round.
And then the situation for Memphis. It's their 3rd game in the NBA Cup, and they really need a win tonight to stay alive.
Yeah, they're 1-1 thus far, so another loss probably knocks them out. It's going to be a tall task for them tonight, though, on the road.
And for MP specifically, these Cup games have extra meaning. He's made it very clear. He really wants to take this home.
And I think of this Game 3 of the group stage as moving day. We separate the contenders from the pretenders. MP will have to step up, take on a big role tonight.
From downtown, Saar's shot is off. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
It's been impressive, and the question now really is, who is going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
No good for Moore.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And the basket by Edwards.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around.
And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Bridges. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Johnson. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pocket 6. Inside, Jackson. And that time, also a missed shot. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Wiggins passes to Bridges. To the paint. Wants to get it to Edwards and does.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Moore passes to Johnson. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Payne against Edwards. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Now here's Edwards after the miss from Desmond Bane. Edwards a screen on Jackson. Bridges kicks to Towns. Back to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And that's now 7 points for AI.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against New Orleans lit up the floor. He scored 40 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll find out together. Kevin?
And David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Jackson's checked in. Here's Sarr, defended by Towns. Sarr's shot is off. On offense, here are the Warriors. A nice run going 12 in a row. Bridges finds Porzingis. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Bridges against Moore. Pass to Bane. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And here is Bane after Anthony Edwards made that last 3-pointer. Pass to Bane. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warriors leading by 16. Poole, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
For three, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Towns. Memphis also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Johnson comes in for G.G. Jackson. And it's Cooper in for Moore. And both of these teams, Greg, have a couple games in the NBA Cup under their belts. They've gotten off to pretty good starts.
And I got to believe they both like the position they're in. And tonight will be huge in determining if they can make those knockout games. It's pretty much a must-win.
Now, here's Poole. Still yet to score.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Cooper. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Bridges against Johnson. Outside Edwards. Edwards off a screen from Bridges. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Bridges against Cooper. Johnson outside. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Payne for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Payne's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Bridges for three. Traps in the tray. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. He's making a change here. Kamar is checked in.
Don't let him breathe, all right?
So on the floor for Memphis. Mason is out there with Jackson. Then there's Edey. Then it's Ball. And it's Kamare in at the three, the small forward. Washington finds Bridges. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Poole. Hands it from downtown. Poole's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Memphis moving it around. Pass to Mason. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Ball dishes to Jackson. They grab their own miss. Here's Kamare. And again, Memphis no good. Bridges inside. Guarded by Jackson. And it's Wiggins missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Mason. Jackson with it. Here's Kamare. Here's Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
From deep. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got his 6th assist on the night. And it's Mason with the ball for Memphis. It's an 18-point game. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. And it falls over the rim and in. Wiggins has got 9.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Changes. Kate is checked in, and it's Edwards in for Washington. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Moore passes to Jackson. Johnson against Edwards. Johnson kicks to Moore. On the wing, Bain. 4 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes. But on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, is when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
The Warriors making a switch here as Abuki's checked in. Saw the pass to Jackson. Payne looking around. Jackson a screen on Bridges. Payne for 3. Arquette is his 5th miss in 7 shots.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Got a hand on it, and he recovers it, and he's able to get it back. Bridges inside, guarded by Bain. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Golden State.
Number 25, P.J. Washington.
1:41 left in the first half. Just 3 to shoot. A 3-pointer, Wiggins. It's rebounded by Memphis. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Outside, Edwards. Pass to Washington. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Washington sets the pick for Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Moore finds Jackson. Pass to Bain. Puts up a three. Stolen by Washington. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And stolen by Song. 7-second difference. Shot in game clock. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Zinkas is checked in for Washington, and Karl Anthony Towns subbed in for Knox.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Now, here's Bain. He's got 8. From outside the arc, he gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Warriors lead by 16. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Golden State Warriors.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story.
No concerns about how Jalen Suggs will fit on this team. Tough, great leader, and he can ball out.
Yeah, football background, likes to mix it up, and he competes every game.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Edwards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Song. Shot clock at 6. Moore against Bridges. Moore with the bucket. Here's Bridges. Up there for Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, nice use of the pick and roll. Edwards loves involving himself in those sets.
The Grizzlies shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Moore finds Johnson. Jackson a screen on Wiggins. Johnson for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got 6 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Connects from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
No good from Moore.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And too long on the shot. Warriors leading by 16. Wiggins kicks to Bridges. Back to Wiggins. From about 19 feet. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Johnson outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And it's Moore penetrating. Chalk up 2 there. Moore's got his 3rd basket of the night. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Porzingis. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Moore finds Payne. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Jackson. That shot no good. Nice D from Porzingis.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Edwards passes to Bridges. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Pass to Moore. Memphis moving it around. There's the lob to Jackson. Nice D from Porzingis. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Wiggins dishes to Bridges. Launches a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Bridges has got 16.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Moore with it. 6 points for him. Jackson has the open look. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And Edwards slams it in.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
And for Memphis, they're shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Moore. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Shoots over Bridges. The Grizzlies with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every 3-pointer he takes right now.
And the Warriors with some changes. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Poole subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Jackson. All comes in for Sarr. G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Johnson. And it's Cooper in for Moore. Here's Cooper. Porzingis with the block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Bridges misses. And for Memphis, they're shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Poole with the steal. 4-on-3 as they bring it up. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edey with the rebound.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Memphis with the ball, taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Cooper, all out there with Jackson. Then there's Edey, and it's Barnes in at the 2 spot. Jackson finds Barnes. Wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Warriors leading by 22. Bridges outside. Got a piece of it. And here is Barnes inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
So it's really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Now Bridges. Over in the corner. Poole goes up on the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Edey. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Edey's got 4 points this quarter. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Bridges passes to Houston. And here is Poole. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Back to Jackson. 3-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bridges for 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the 3-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Outside Jackson. Kick out to Moore. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. You feel voters. Timeout called by Steve Kerr. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's Moore. Pass to Johnson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors leading by 23. Bridges passes to Edwards. It's good. Edwards got 21 in the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Bridges against Moore. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Golden State. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Well, he's in attack mode, and when this starts to happen, it's going to relieve some pressure from other scorers. Wiggins on one tonight.
Moore passes to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Payne sets the screen for Johnson. Hits the three-point bomb.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Porzingis finds Edwards. Shoots over Johnson. Here's Porzingis. Plays it up and banks it in.
Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Johnson. Jackson a screen on Wiggins. Johnson with the bounce pass. And the basket by Jackson.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for AI.
I don't know. After this game, Superstar might be the move after this. I don't know. It's almost like now that I have like some plays down and stuff, like, and I'm able to get them open on my own now.
Well, at this point,
I almost feel like it's
play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff.
I almost feel like I can
tonight they just
bump it up. And I mean, yeah, I'm not the best at shooting. My shooting's gonna have to get a lot better. But you know, still 25, putting up 25, 30 a game. It's good, you know, like.
It's the rebound, Jackson, and the layup's good off the glass.
I think
better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was.
I think I might bump it up to
collect that rebound in possession.
Superstar after this.
For 3. And the rebound
Just
by
can't
Jaren
shoot
Jackson.
for crap, dude.
More with it. So we
Man,
see the Warriors taking the game here.
Scored by 24 points, no problem. Like that's like 3 games in a row where we just. Actually, most games it's like this.
This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by
I don't know.
Sports. We'll see you next time.
I don't know, but. No, this team is just, we're just cooking, dude. Like, and I love passing the ball. Like, that's like, honestly, I like that more than scoring. I gotta get this to that next game.
Crowd looks hype tonight. You better come with it.
Well, I'm going to hop off for a little bit. And then maybe come on later and do like another game. But look at that. Like, come on. Me and Ant, dude, we're combining right now for almost 50 game. Like me and Ant are cooking right now. Like, come on. I love this game. See another, like, Ant scoring 37. Come on. That's awesome. Oh, that is so awesome. Porzingis getting involved. I don't like how high scoring I am still. I want it to be more realistic, you know. Like, come on, 62. I mean, yeah, it's cool every now and then. Yeah, I like how it's more real. Last game it was, you know, you score 62 once and that's what puts you out every game. Now it's like, oh, I like how it's one here and, you know, every now and then. I don't like how high scoring I am though. 55, like, come on. It's ridiculous. Like, that's good. Low 30s, you know, like, that's realistic. We're dropping 40 almost every game, bro. Come on. I like this 34. Did I play this? No. 34 and 1 and 13. Dude, that's a good. I like that. 32, 7. We're 14 and 1. The only game we lost was that first game. We really should have won. I choked, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off and